Hi there, how you doing, people? I'm just setting the details of the live. Hi everyone, just 1 second. I just did the thumbnail and the hashtags, and I'm just waiting for them to be saved. And I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit with you. Right, let me just check anything else. Okay, so this is done. And now I need to open the chat. Hello, Cora. Hello, Saji girl. If anybody's new to my channel, you can like and subscribe. And you can ask me your questions in a comment. Hold on, I just need to put some music on so I can concentrate. I need to turn this down to about like this. I need to have this very quiet. Can you hear any background music? Because you're not supposed to be hearing background music. Hello, everybody. So, okay, yeah, because I play some music, but it's because it's from YouTube. It would infringe somebody else's copyright, so I'm not playing that. So, hi everyone. So I'm ready now. Will Knowledge ask me to be his girlfriend in September? Is this what his name is? Knowledge. So I decided to multitask today. So I'm going to be drawing on my cards as well as I'll be talking to you. Because I never get the chance to do this. I'm getting the Two of Pentacles for you. The Two of Pentacles means that he is, you know, I won't say struggling, but he's keeping himself very focused. on keeping his finances, career, or work responsibility in check and balance. He could be working two or more jobs to keep himself, in balance. This means maintaining the right balance through some kind of a juggling act. The things are not very straightforward for him. And he wants to make sure that everything is up to scratch before he enters anything stable or anything serious. I feel this guy had a lot of problems in the past. I don't think he's juggling you with another person, like another girl or anything, because pentacles represent financial stuff, money, like being able to save up, being able to pay his debts, being able to put something aside. But right now is a constant juggling act, and that's why he hasn't asked you to be his girlfriend, because he doesn't want to be like short of finances or short of money before he can offer you something. I feel this guy is really, really trying hard. He's trying really hard to make it happen. What does he work, this guy with? What does he do? I'm drawing on my cards because this deck is not very well defined and it doesn't stand out. So I bought this little pen to draw my cards. Ooh! I went out of the line. Okay, so also, what else I'm getting about this guy? Three of Cups is about happy reunions and celebrations. Let me see, what is he going to do next? What is he going to do next? This card wants to come out. Look, the King of Pentacles. He wants to be in a stable, committed, long-term relationship with you. That he wants to make you his girlfriend, even more than that, like his serious girlfriend or his future partner, his future wife. But the finances are the problem why this wasn't happening, that he was juggling something. So whether he has money coming in from his jobs or he has one main job, one side job, whether he was juggling jobs and finances and he wasn't in a consistent place of stability, so he would have let you down, he would have dragged you into his mess. Okay, and even if he works, he could be getting money coming into his account and then the money are going out to, repay loans or debts or whatever his responsibilities are. Because this guy has financial responsibilities and he cannot drop any of them. See, he's juggling both. And this is the King of Pentacles. That's what he wants to be for you. He wants to be the one who keeps you safe, secure, and steady. The one who provides for you. The one who is like taking care of you. So you're comfortable with him. Okay. Um, I I think you have to wait maybe a little longer. His intentions are good. His intentions are honest. He's not messing you about. He's not being a liar or a cheat or anything like this. But I think things are a little bit hard for him right now. Even if he's trying not to show it, maybe you sense that something's off. Okay. Something's a little bit off with this guy. I don't mean like off in a bad way, but he's inconsistent. Like he could be running about like crazy. Like, because this King of Pentacles gives you very solid energy. Like, look how solid and grounded and sure in himself he's sitting on this chair, on this throne. The throne represents his financial stability, security. I won't say luxury, but it's like, how can I say, he's comfortable and he feels strong. He feels he rules his finances. He's in full control with his finances. Like, he's not going crazy like this. This one is, wait, what do I do first? Like, Do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do this? Do I do that? He's like all over the place. And this one is very secure and steady, and he's looking straight forward ahead, like intention. Um, like he has strong intention to invest that golden coin into something. Yeah, he doesn't tell too much, just enough with. Well, if he's a guy who's having financial problems or debts or things are not easy with him professionally, he will not be telling you that. Like, hold on, let me just do this. Um, he will not be sharing his financial problems with you because you could think less of him. Like you could think that he's not worthy or you deserve someone better, or you could just reject him. You can just tell him, "Oh, I'm not interested in you because you're in a big mess financially." Even women that if they have some financial problems, they will not want people to know because also people are mean. People could be disrespecting him, like making fun out of him, making him feel less than a man. Especially men like to pride like themselves on being financially stable providers. This is where the dignity and the ego comes from the power, from the. Oh, hold on, I got itchy. So if he's keeping it a little bit hush hush, it's maybe out of embarrassment. Like he doesn't want to embarrass himself. Being the one who is, not in control with his life. This one is pretty much in control with everything. It's just the way he's looking, the expression, and our good looks too. What are you talking about? Oh, yes, and your good looks, yeah, your finances and your good looks and everything. I do believe this. So this guy, you can see his face that he's so strongly, decisively looking straight ahead, and he knows where he wants to put his coin. You know what he wants to do with that coin. Okay, so that's the reason why he hasn't come forward with anything serious. But when he comes forward, he will be dead serious because I see this face as somebody who's dead serious. Like, here I am for you now with my coin. Take me. Take me as your husband. Yeah. Right, I'll do this maybe later because it's really, really delicate and really, really small. That's why I've gotten the smallest pin. It's 0.1. Like this. Maybe I'll do that later because I really need to concentrate. I was gonna do that like earlier. So they won't be a man who will be telling you that he has financial problems, but you can sense his energy, like whether his energy is all over the place or his energy is very consistent and stable and steady and strong. So I'm going to do the next girl. The next girl is Saji girl. Um, is M Leo going to return to you? Is he going to return to you? Okay, let's have a look. Is this guy Leo going to return to you? Is this guy going to return to you? So I'm getting the Chariot, and this is about somebody who is coming forward head on, like straight on, to win you, to be his major victory, to conquer something. This is a man who wants to be successful in a happy, successful relationship. That is all that he ever wanted. So it could have been that in the past he had some unsuccessful relationships for whatever reason, but this time he's not going to give up easily. The Chariot is also quite masculine energy. So he's somebody who knows what he wants and he knows how to make it happen. And he will just, not stop in front of anything until I'm not showing the cards because he has a bit of off-topic situations here. The Chariot is about feeling empowered, emboldened, strong, confident, decisive, not looking back, not looking into anything that happened before. He now knows what he wants, and that's the only thing that he wants because he's a major arcana card. So when it's major, it means that will be the final glorious victory for this man, whether it's like relationship wise or whether it's life in general. And I think he's somebody who's pretty consistent. Like he'll be on it. This guy on the Chariot, he's a Roman soldier. Roman soldiers win battles. They're successful. They don't go back. They're not fearful. They're not scared. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to build the whole Roman Empire if they were scared of failure. So it represents the energy of a conqueror, of a victorious warrior, somebody who doesn't accept failure. And he will try really, really hard to not look back to anything that was dragging him down. Like, could be people, could be situations, could be his own emotional state at the time that was kind of nipping off his self-esteem and confidence. Oh, hold on, I can't show this card because it has bits here that I have to cover. That's why I have my pen. I really like these cards. I just hope the colors were a little bit brighter. And because the colors are not bright, I'm just trying to emphasize the black lines. So I think he will return to you victorious. Like he will want to win that situation rather than setting himself up for a failure. Whatever stopped him in the past, he will not allow this to stop him again. Because it's going to be a big loss, like a big failure for him if he loses. So he's either going for a full-on victory and full-on big move forward, or he's like going to give up on it and never, try that again. Okay, so I'm going to hide this card because this card hopefully will not have a problem. Hopefully we will not have a problem here. But this pen is really small. I should have gotten the one size bigger. One size bigger size. I just did them a little kind of protection things. So the next one is Melissa. How you doing, Melissa? Let's have a look. What is coming up here from Melissa? This card needs to dry. May I ask for a general for the rest of the month? Okay, let's have a look. What is Melissa going to be up to? What is going to happen for you for the end, until the end of the month? I'm getting Queen of Wands. So you are empowering yourself, becoming stronger, becoming more confident, independent. You could be working on something creative that you're really passionate about. It shows independence. You could be through your own entrepreneurship that you work on either very independent, self-employed kind of career, that you do your own business, or you do something that is creative. But this lady feels free to pull forward. Like same a bit similar to the chariot, but the chariot is a lot stronger, powerful energy because first is a major arcana and second is a masculine energy. So masculine energies are also always stronger than the female ones, but this female here, this Queen of Wands, she is a force to be reckoned with, you know. She once she unleashes all that fiery energy and passion towards what makes her happy, what makes her pursue her goals, she will be unstoppable. And this is somebody who does things independently, okay? So I'm getting you becoming emboldened, a lot more kind of energized. You could be coming into your element, okay? You're going to chase your goals, chase your dreams, do your creative things, expanding, growing, changing. This is not somebody who is slow, soft, meek. This is somebody strong and also has a lot of fire in her like heart, which doesn't stop her from, you know, it doesn't allow her to stop and think twice. She just knows what she wants already. Me is me, Marigona. So you people need to ask me questions in the comments because I wouldn't otherwise know what I need to do for you. So this card will go back in here. So if anybody is new to my channel, please like and subscribe. I hope that looks a little bit better. Which tarot deck is your favorite? I really want to get a tarot deck that really grabs the attention of the people. Something with brighter colors. And I bought this because they looked really bright, like bright enough, like all yellowy and orangey, but the print in here didn't come out right. So it will need a little bit of finishing touches by me. Few finishing touches just to make the color stand out a bit more. So the next one is Marigona Lira. Lira is saying, Nina, any birthday message from me from the universe? Today is my birthday and I turned 18. Happy birthday to you. You are Taurus cusp Gemini, so we're in Gemini season now. Gemini season is about communication, intellect, networking. Okay, so let's see what is the birthday message for Lyra. What is your message for today? What should Lyra needs to know? I'm getting this card is 3 of Wands, and it means you could be traveling somewhere away from home. You could be going on a trip, on holiday. This man represents you, and this is somebody who is looking beyond the water, like further away from home, overseas. So you could have some either distant travel, trip away. You could be booking a trip, a holiday. You could be visiting relatives or friends, and it will be a distant travel overseas. If it's taken metaphorically, it means you're up for big changes. You know, you're ready to leave everything from the past behind you and to set your mind free into something new, something exciting, something much better. than what you have been having until this point. So life is changing in a very exciting way. So Ala K is asking, "Hello, what are Alex's thoughts towards me?" Let's see, what is his thoughts about you? Oh, somebody just paid me here. Hold on, girls. Let's just do Lyra because I started. Not Lyra, Alia K. What is his thoughts for you? What is his thoughts for you? Oh, he's gonna come storming. He's coming in very fast. Like, he wants to see you, he wants to talk to you. This is communication card. The swords represent clear mind, clear thinking, clear communication, intellect, fast, sharp intellect. And I mentioned that is Gemini. Gemini season, Gemini energy is like this. It's like when they think on their feet, when they make really snap, quick decisions, and when they're not shy to approach someone and to engage them into a conversation. Gemini is a very sociable type. They're not shy, and this is Gemini energy. So I don't know whether he's Gemini or you're Gemini, but even if you're not, it means he will be chasing after you. He will be talking to you. He'll be quick. It will be soon. It will be like, "Oh, I need to talk to you. Do you have a moment? Oh, can I message you? Can I call you? I'll call you in 5 minutes." He's somebody who's rushing to talk to you. Like, he doesn't have time to delay, to be like, "Oh, okay, then I'll call you next week." It's not slow energy, it's super fast energy. And usually this is about the timing of this card is within hours or 1 to 2 days. So you could be hearing from him very soon. Also, it could be something online like email, WhatsApp, anything to do with him reaching out to you, wanting to talk to you, because he had this spontaneous decision or spontaneous thought that just went through his mind. Okay, so he will be talking to you very soon. So let me see who paid me. Somebody paid me here because I can see something blue just came up here. Please, people, don't spam the chat because I will block you. Seriously. I keep saying this every single time. Don't spam the chat. If you spam it, you're getting blocked. You don't have to type the same question over and over again. I can see it, but it doesn't mean that I will jump straight into you because I see your question typed 10 times. Because I do things here the way I do them, not the way you're pressuring me to do them. So, Mahogany Clark, how you doing? Oh, okay, so you can donate, that's fine. So what is your question? So let's do Mahogany Clark. Did you see the new thumbnail that I did? I change things around this live. So if you want free cards reading, you can donate $6. If you want a longer reading, like 6 cards, you can donate $12. If you just want to skip the queue, you can donate $2, okay? And if nobody's donating, like if I don't have any paid ones, then I would like to do a free reading for the new subscribers. So whoever is a new subscriber, I will prioritize them. So you can look in the description, but I stated it in the thumbnail. That's why I did a new thumbnail yesterday. So new subscribers get 1 card free. If you want to jump the queue, then you can donate $2. If you want free cards, in-depth reading, then it's $6. And if you want 12 card reading, then it's $12, okay? So for Mahogany Clark, I'm going to do free cards. And are you a guy or are you a girl? Because the name is Clark. Is that your surname, Clark? Is TR lying about having kids outside? One of the ones that he told me about, he found out wasn't his kids. Oh, so somebody has a bit of a complicated situation with kids here. Okay. You're a woman. Okay. Then I'll do your free cards now, okay? So I will be asking the cards, is this man lying to you about having kids, a part of the ones that he told you about? Is he a liar, liar, pants on fire? I think he did not know that he had other kids. Page of Cups is probably one kid. One young, very small kid. Like less than 5 years old. Chariot. Victory and success. I don't think he's lying to you, to be honest. The full new beginning. Sorry, I think this card is when somebody's really closed off emotionally about their own private personal world. They don't share their feelings because they could have some grief, they could have some hurt, some emotions they would like to keep for themselves. This means a no. So somebody felt rejected. I think he is telling you the truth that he has one kid out of the relationship. It's only one, because this page of cups represent a young child, especially if it's water sign like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio child. Well, I think he did not know himself. He, because he's so closed off within himself, he doesn't see what is outside his own little inner world. He only told you the two he found out wasn't his kids. I don't think he knows. I don't think he's sure. And I don't think he's lying to you. I think he's really sad about this whole thing. I think he's hurt. I think he's withdrawing himself and he's questioning his own kind of, judgment about this whole situation. This is one kid, a young, very young kid. I mean, small kid. And I'm getting that this man feels that he wants to be in control with his life, to be like clear, to have his mind and his emotions clear, and intentionally focusing his attention in life towards starting a whole new chapter, a whole new beginning with a new partner. So this is his ex with the kids or whatever was going on. He's leaving that behind him, behind his back. He will be leaving that situation. I think this man was emotionally manipulated. I think he was the one that he was lied to. He was the one who was like that was concealed from him. Some information was concealed, and I feel if he does have other kids that you don't know about, it's because he did not know about himself. Okay, so he wants in the future, he wants to start off fresh. This is zero. Number zero means a clean break, a fresh new start that has nothing from the past that is dragging on, lagging behind him, like pulling him back. So this man is making a clear break between the past and the future, and he doesn't want the future to be involved in he doesn't want the past to be involved into his future. Okay, and the Chariot is somebody who is very determined, very strongly focused on achieving his goals in the future. I think he doesn't want to know about this woman. I think this woman has been lying to him, manipulating him, maybe concealing information from him. She's been messing up with his emotions. And that's why he is pulling his energy back, his emotional energy. He's withdrawn, he's closed off. He doesn't want to know, he doesn't want to hear anything, he doesn't want to see anything. Because he is for a clean break. Okay. So he'll be one of those, like, if she's insistent that these kids are his, then he'll be like, okay, do a DNA test and then I will accept the responsibility. But if these kids are not mine, you can't, trap me with them. That's why I'm getting that he is not in the right place emotionally, okay? So if he is giving you inconsistent information, or if you pick up that something's amiss, it's because he's the one who's confused. He's the one who's trying to kind of contemplate on his own emotions. Okay, I don't think he's lying to you. He's not a liar. He's a confused soul. Okay, so he does have one. I feel he has one. It could be one kid that's his own that he knows about, like legitimate kid, because the card came upright. So one kid is all right. Like, it's fine. But if there is a mess around kids, it's nothing to do with him. It's not his fault, and he's not lying to you. He's all clear, and he wants to start off a new beginning with a new woman, which is you, on a fresh new start in his whole life. Because these two cards are major kind of cards, so it's like a major new beginning for him. Well, if he knew why didn't he say that? Because he felt maybe if I tell her the mess that I am in, she might not be up for seeing me or dating me, or if she knew the truth, she might have rejected me, because the Four of Cups is also about rejection and denying something and pulling back and not wanting to know. You will say, well, go and sort your mess out, then come talk to me about relationships. I don't want to be part of this mess. You could have been the one who pulls back. Oh, he told you that he had none. That's what I'm saying. So maybe that's what he knew. Maybe that's what he believed. He believed he doesn't have kids, but it might come about that he has one kid. So I'm just saying, prepare yourself that he might have one kid, but it needs to be defined. And also, he's not trying. He could be trying to sort things out for himself. Like, he might not be sure. Like, is this small kid mine or is it not mine? And also, she could be manipulating him. She could be like, oh, look, he has your eyes. Oh, he has your fingers. Oh, it looks like you. Well, a lot of babies look alike. Like, I've seen pictures of little babies on the internet that has nothing to do with me whatsoever. Strangers' babies that look like mine, like their sisters. They have the same features. You could pass a baby for being somebody's, baby. Yeah, like, have you seen this meme that there is a baby that looks exactly like Gordon Ramsay, but it's just like a lookalike? It had nothing to do with Gordon Ramsay, but it has the same hair, has the same nose, has the same eyes, for some strange, like, circumstance. You just find out that he's biased of something he said during conversation. Maybe he doesn't want this to be digged in, like he doesn't want to dig out the drama. I think he's having baby mama drama. That's what's happening there. And you getting dragged into it. There is a baby mama drama with this woman. And also, do you know, some women, for whatever reason, whether it's for the love of the man or whether she wants to have his money, They get pregnant intentionally just to tie the man to her, or they see babies as like currency, like, oh, if I have babies, he'll be paying me child support, or I'll be getting benefits, or he will never leave me because I have his baby, or that kind of manipulation. So your guy is pretty confused guy, because I think he's the one who's been, you know, manipulated. But the pages represent children, small humans, and they could be one kid that is legitimately his. Oh, I don't know how to say this word. Legitimately, legitimate. Well, legally his, like, real baby. So Bruno is saying, honestly, as a man, I don't know how a father could just abandon his own child. There is a soul tie. Yeah, they don't abandon the children. They always love their children. Okay, they always think about their children. Like, once a man becomes a father, he always has his kids at the back of his head, even if something happens that he never gets to see his kids. But the mothers are sometimes really vicious and really nasty, and she takes the child away and she stops the contact, or the mother wants to move on with her life and she wants to meet a new partner. So she doesn't want this man, the biological father of the child, to be in her life anymore. She could try to cut him off, because she wants to have a new man. So why she doesn't want this, other man being in and out her life just because they have kids. So she could either push him away or cut any contact or stop the kids seeing him. There's a lot of like drama around this as well. There's like in Britain, there is like a charity and it's called Rights for Fathers. And these are the kind of fathers who don't get to see their children. And they still love their children. They still want to provide for their children. Sometimes even if a man is not wealthy, if he cannot afford a proper child maintenance, he still buys things for his kids, like gifts, jackets, toys. He takes them on trips. It might not be a consistent child support, but he still does his little bit for the kids. Do you know what I mean? And it's good for the mothers, especially if the mother is a single mother. Any kind of support for her kids is welcome. If the man wants to pay to buy a jacket or to buy expensive, gift, or to take the child on holiday, why would the mother say no? Because they still share the responsibility, but also they share the love for the child together. Yeah, I believe that he truly doesn't know that he has other child. He's not aware of it. Also, the man's emotions could be very hurt if something happens that they lose the child. They feel like they've lost the child if the mother doesn't let them see. I know a couple of guys like this in real life. When the first wife finds out that he's cheating on her with someone else, then she uses the kids to punish him and to hurt him, like, you're not seeing your kids because you're a pig. But what his cheating got to do with him loving his kids? He doesn't stop being a father even if they're separated. And this, like the scorned, the jilted woman, the wife starts to use the children to hate the father because he cheated on her. I've seen this happen in real life, by the way, and this man is heartbroken. He feels this child is lost to him, like he hasn't got a child anymore. And also another case that I know is like the woman is slowly distancing herself away from the ex because she wants to start her life anew, especially if she's young. single mom in her 30s, for example, like if she was in a relationship with the father in her 20s and she realized that this is not going to work out, it's not what she wants, it's not making her happy, so she's slowly distancing herself and rebuilding her life and being a single parent for a while. And then in her 30s, when she's still young woman, she starts to date somebody else and she still has the child, but the father of the child is being kept aside from all this because she doesn't want him to feel jealous or to feel that a new man is taking over what should have been his. Do you know what I'm saying? So the different situations, they're complex, but it depends how people deal with them. And to be honest, I don't know why this man would be lying to you. Yeah, it's a very sensitive subject with men who have lost their children or they are in bad terms with the mother, because women in that case have the upper hand. Also, women are very manipulative, very vicious and nasty when it comes to exes. I would say he's the one who's the victim. Like if he doesn't know that he has other kids or whatever's going on, um, he's the one who is the victim of something. Also, yeah, that's true. Also, another thing is like when a woman is pregnant and when she gives birth in a hospital, she knows for certain that this baby is hers. Like it cannot be nobody else's because it just came out of her. And the fathers don't have that. They don't know. So how can he prove that this child is his? Like, was he there when the child was born? If was like, is this the child that he conceived? Like, the proof can also only be scientific. Like, if he does DNA test. So Galatians is saying, to be honest, nowadays a lot of men are not getting involved with single mothers. Yes, I know that. Too much baggage. That's the feedback I've been getting. Yeah, immature, selfish men don't want to get involved with single mothers because they want to have a beautiful, lovely young woman without any baggage so he can take her out on dates, he can take her on trips, he can have a good time with her without all the child drama going on. And the men, so Galatians is saying the men have a lot more to lose financially. Well, if the mother is if the single mother has a job and career and she's working and she's providing for her own kids, she's not asking anything from the new man, financially. Also, if the father of the child is providing for the child, I don't think the new man has any kind of I don't think the new man has any worries about his own finances. The only reason he could have this kind of concerns about losing money to a single mother is if he doesn't have the finances. A lot, yeah. So Mahogany Clark is saying these days women and men work. So yeah, I've always been working. I've provided for my own child. I haven't asked anybody to pay for my child because she's my child. So and also her dad always been around. He not around physically, but he's just one call away. So if I need something, like I remember when she was about 5, 6 years old and it was Christmas, and I bought her a lot of presents from my own money. A lot of little presents, like £10 worth, £20 worth. So she had a lot of gifts. And then she sees this big pink doll's house and it costs £60. And she goes, I want this for Christmas. So I already spent enough, on her for this Christmas. Plus I bought the food for the Christmas dinner. I put up the tree. The tree cost me, like I spent my own money to organize the whole Christmas thing for her. And then she goes and she says, I want the doll's house and it's £60. So I'm just calling him because he's her dad and he's always been very generous. And I just call him and I say, so and so, I bought all the presents. I bought all the food. I put the tree up. I did everything for Christmas for her. Now she wants a doll's house, but it's £60. So I'm short now. And he's like, where is this house from? And I'm like, from this shop. And he says, okay, hold on a minute. He goes on a website and he orders the doll's house for £60 plus the delivery. And the doll's house, the big box, it was a massive box that came because it was a big doll house made of wood and stuff. And I just got the box delivered. And he said, okay, it comes like flat pack, but you have to put it together yourself. I'm like, okay, thanks. Or he's like, he used to buy, this website Sports Direct, when you have sportswear. He used to buy her a jacket, sportswear. Like she wanted to, jumpsuits and trainers and a really nice jacket she had from him that was expensive one. And I didn't ask him for anything, but he still feels that his duty to buy things. What else did he do? Um, oh yeah. So for Christmas again, was it birthday? Was it Christmas? It was something like that. So she wanted to have baby twins and she was small. She was young, like 4 or 5. I don't know, 3. I don't know. She was young. And she says, I want to have twin babies. I said, okay, why do they have to be twin babies? Can't you just have one baby? She says, no, they have to be twins. I don't know what she's saying. Maybe something. And she says, I want baby Annabelle. And baby Annabelle's quite expensive. Okay, so I bought the baby Annabelle, twin babies Annabelle. And then she's like, so I want my baby Annabelle to have nappies and bottles and dress and outfits and whatever. Okay, I bought all this. And then she says, well, I want to take my twin babies for a walk. And I say, okay, then take your twin babies and go for a walk. And she says, yeah, but they don't have a buggy. And I say, all right, so you want a buggy now? And she's like, it has to be a twin buggy. So I already spent everything. So I call him again and I said, so and so and so. I bought 2 baby Annabelles. I bought other outfits. I bought them everything that the babies need, but she wants a twin buggy now. And he's like, what is this? He's a man. He doesn't even know what a twin baby buggy is. I said, it's like a pushchair, but it's for 2 babies and it's especially baby Annabelle. So he just ordered it online for me and it got delivered. So that's what I'm saying. It's like when a woman is a single mom, she's flexing about stuff. She finds the way to, you know, raise her child. But it doesn't mean that I'll be asking some strange man that I barely know to be providing or donating or paying off financially for my child because she already has her own dad who is always ready. If he has the money, he's ready to pay for it. Where there is a big doll's house that's 60 quid. Who else on this planet is going to buy a doll's house for £60? Only her own dad wants to do that. Or a stupid thing like twin babies buggy pushchair. So we know between each other that she's my precious little angel because she's my first and only child. So I will do anything for her. And for him is his youngest. So he will do like she's his baby. So if she wants to have a twin baby pushchair, he will go and get the pushchair. And there are many, many different things that he would do for his daughter than some other man that has nothing to do with her wouldn't do that. So men that say, oh, we don't want to date single mothers because they come with lots of baggage. But a man with financial problems, isn't he coming with a lot of financial baggage? It's like a double-edged sword. And also when you think about single mothers staying at home, looking after their families, their children, not slugging it out there in the bars and the pubs. Isn't that better? I'm not advocating anything, it's just my own opinion, but and it looks like only selfish, immature, and financially struggling type of men are making a big issue about, oh, she has a child with someone else. Well, that child already has a dad. Okay? But for the young mother who is in her 30s, and if she's been single for a long time, she is seeking a new romantic and intimate partner for herself. She's not looking for a new parent or a new daddy for her kids. That's what it is, with guys. They just don't understand the woman's point of view. But the thing is, if somebody cares, then they would have tried to understand. They wouldn't be just dismissive. They wouldn't be just saying, all right, she has a child, she's a single mom, or I'd rather spend my money on holidays, and I'd rather spend my money on taking beautiful ladies out on dinner dates so we can have a good time at the weekend. And then the single mom can stay at home on Valentine's Day because nobody wants to date a 30-something years old beautiful young single mom because she has a child. No, I'm just saying. You see the statistic. Most men don't get involved with single mothers. Well, good luck to them finding a good woman then. That's up to them. But single mothers are also women. Like, they're not any less than the other women. They're also normal, they're intelligent, they're beautiful, they're in the prime of their lives. They could have been really lonely for a long time, like years and years being single parent all by yourself and not going out, not enjoying yourself, not being dated, not being wanted. It could take a toll on someone. They don't want to take the risk. What is the risk about? Like, how does a child represent a risk to a man? How does a young child would risk anything? What financial risk? Nobody's asking him for anything financial. I work, I buy her stuff, I buy her the furniture, the carpet, I paint and decorate her bedroom, I buy her the school uniforms, I pay for the school trips. Her dad is also paying. Like, if I say I need, like, the school trip is £100, if I pay 50, can you put the other 50? He does. He just says, okay, send her over, I'll give her the money. So I just send over his place and she comes back with £50 for her school trip. Or she wanted to do cheerleading and that had to be paid weekly. So he paid for that. He paid for her what's called membership to do the cheerleading. Also, when she was about 8 years old, she wanted to do football. And she's like, she needed a football kit. And I called him and I said, so now she wants to play football. I don't know why. And I said, can you buy like a football outfit and the trainers there, the football trainers, that is special trainers. And he's like, okay, he goes on Sports Direct website and he's asking me, which one is her favorite team? I'm like, I don't know. What you talking about? Which one's her favorite team? And he's like, because these outfits have different like teams logos on it. So which one do I buy? And I said, buy Arsenal because they always win the Premier League. So buy Arsenal. And he's like, no, I'm not getting Arsenal. So me and him had a bit of a, how can I say, a conversation which football team is the best one for our daughter. And then he decided that he will buy a Chelsea outfit. Oh, he was so dumb. And then he says, "What shoe size is she?" I'm like, "This size." Okay, he got the trainers and he says, "If they don't fit, it's not my fault because you told me this size." I said, "Okay, okay." So people manage to co parent. Even if it's in the most stupid way possible, still the child needs are met by the two parents because they care about the child and, anything else. And then my daughter went for this football thing twice. And she said, "I don't like it. I don't want to do football now. I want to do something else." Oh, so you say, "I've seen this with friends. The mother will always side with the child." It's complicated. Well, yes, because it's her own baby. Of course, she will always side with the child. But you, as the mother's potential future partner, a mature partner, you should be supporting and siding with the mother. So if you see that the child's doing wrong and it means it needs discipline, then both of you should hold together. So that's why I'm saying mature men, they step into the authority role in the family. And do you know? Do you want to tell you example? My neighbor upstairs. So she was quite young, maybe in her early 20s. She moved in with they both moved in together, a couple. She was pregnant. So she had one baby. Then I don't know what happened, but this man wasn't there anymore. They had some breakup. And then she was with another man, the second one. And then she had three more babies with him. And this man was all over the place. He could not handle anything because I can hear them. He could not handle the kids. He was having arguments with the woman, screaming, shouting. He was losing his shit. And these were his own kids. But these only the first kid wasn't his, but the first kid went to live with the grandmother, the paternal grandmother. So he had three kids on his own. They look like him. He could not handle kids. If you can't handle kids, why are you making them? And there was a lot of stress going on upstairs. Okay. And also, then they went through some court kind of proceedings and she got her first kid back. So now they have four kids. This man turned even more chaotic, screaming and shouting, and especially the mornings when it's school time, because these are small kids running about, not getting ready on time. This man wasn't in control with his household. And then he left. I think she kicked him out. And then is a third man who has nothing to do with none of those kids. So there are four kids that are not his at all. And do you know what he does? Everything is in control upstairs. Like I can hear it literally. I'm just being a bit of a gossipy bitch now, but I can hear these people. He gets up in the morning and he starts, "You do this, you do that, you do this. Eat your breakfast, sit down. Don't do this, don't do that. Sit down or you're having time out." And all the kids actually like him because kids need to feel that an adult has control. They don't like somebody who's losing their shit and he doesn't know what to do. And this new man has he's not biologically connected to the four kids. He takes them to school in the morning. They run about everywhere because they're little boys. They just run like crazy. And he's like an army officer with his little soldiers. Not in an oppressive way, but in a very strictly disciplinarian, masculine, paternal way, because he wants peace and quiet in his house. So, and I've never heard a kid to say, "You're not my dad, don't tell me what to do." Because this man actually takes the discipline quite seriously. So it's not about the mom and the kids, it's about the man. Whether he's in his mature masculine energy, that he's an authority figure, whether the kids will listen to him or they will not listen to him, and whether the mother will feel relaxed and calm because she has a real strong, proper man in her life, the one who can take charge of a situation and not allow it to get out of hand. Even though the biggest kid once was saying, he was being mouthy or something, and he just said, "Well, whether you like me or not, I am with your mum now, so you will do as I say you do." You just shut him up, like, shut up, you. Don't talk back at me, you little boy. Yeah, exactly. Here comes the problem. If the new man sees it differently, then he'll be overruled. What man was, yeah, but the first man that was getting overruled, he was getting overruled by his own children. Because the second man was the one with the three kids. So these was his own flesh and blood. They were running rings around him because he wasn't man enough to put them in their places. Then the man that came after this is not their dad. He's not the dad of the boys, but he really put this household under control. Nobody's shouting, nobody's screaming. They go to school on time. He takes them, he picks them up. If they misbehave, he tells them off. So and these kids are not even his, and there are four of them. Yeah, but no, it's nothing. It's to do with the man. It's to do with whether he has the qualities to be a husband and a father figure. The one that was losing his shit was their own father. He made these kids, but he can't rule them, like he can't control them. And the one after him, he wasn't biologically connected with neither of them. And he's not getting overruled by them. He puts them in place because I can hear them. He's like, sit down and eat your breakfast. Take your plate in the kitchen. Like he gives them this short, clear orders, basically what they need to do. Or they just say, he says, swear one more time and you're having time out. Or do that one more time and you go in your bedroom. He talks like this. He talks like a man. He doesn't talk like a monkey in a circus that's losing his shit and he doesn't know what to do with his own kid. So that's what I'm saying. So I'm going to have a little break now and I'll be back. I will be back. It's not late here. I just need to charge my phone and I need to charge my laptop. But I shall be back later. Bye for now. I'll do more readings for you, I promise.